Morning guys, welcome to the channel, OGA Outdoors. You can see behind me I got a load of firewood, or 2/3 of a load. It's 2/3 of a cord going out to a customer this morning. You saw me, I was topping off the tires, making sure everything, with the cooler weather, I was trying to make sure everything had plenty of air in it. We got several things going on today. It's going to be cooling off. Like next couple mornings, it's supposed to be in the 30s, so I may actually have my first fire. Haven't decided, I may just blow the cobwebs out of the central unit. More to follow on that. Need to get the chimney cleaned out. I got to get, like I said, get this delivery done. It's been a headache this morning because I was swapping around, receivers from my trailer hitches on my truck, trying to get, because this trailer takes a 2 5/8, I think it is. And my other trailer takes a 2-inch ball. I was going to take the little trailer and the Chevrolet truck. Of course, after I swapped everything around, it wouldn't start. I had an issue with some kind of sensor on it about a year ago, so I'm thinking that may be it again. I'll have to get that looked into. But so we're going with this trailer, but hopefully get this delivery done and maybe get back and have some time to process some firewood and get into some other things. So y'all stick around. Alright guys, you saw me moving this Tote in here. I got a plan, something to do with it. I got back from my delivery. That went very well. The guy was 14 miles away, pulled up. He got, like I said, 2/3 of a cord. Pulled up behind his shop. We threw it out on the ground. He gave me a $15 tip. I was there and back in about 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's the kind of deliveries I need. I can't have these long distance deliveries. It gets past 30 miles. I have to start charging more, and I feel like I'm not overcharging people, but I just don't like to charge that much for, I don't know if it's what they're used to in this area, but I'm going to have to do away with some of my deliveries because I don't have time to make firewood. I need to be splitting firewood right now. You saw in my last video, I bucked up all these rounds. I was going to be really good and come home in the afternoons after work, split for a little while. I think I've split one afternoon. I hadn't got to split any on the weekends because we had the 2 hurricanes, rained, and I was out of town one weekend. So I really made one Ranger full of firewood. So my inventory is really hurting. I need to just focus more on the people coming and picking up. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with this Tote. I'm thinking it was all hickory chunks. I was going to bag this up and sell a bunch. I don't even know if I've sold any of it. But I use this for my own smoking, grilling purposes. So I'm just going to unload it back here in the corner. It's all little splits and chunks, and I'll just pile it up, and what I don't use in the grill, I'll eventually burn it in my wood stove. And that's more of what I got to do today too, is I got to get some more of this. I burn a lot of the punky scraps and things. That stuff's got to be in the dry because this just acts like a sponge, so I want to get some more of that moved in. But I want to try, I got an idea where it'll work better. These can be more like when I'm not here at work, if I have customers coming to do a pickup, these can be more self-service pickups without having to explain to them where the wood is and how much they need to get. I'm hoping I can take this Tote and another Tote and come up with an easy way to get the right volume in there and just an easy way for them to pick it up. So I'm going to get this emptied out and we'll move on from there. So you saw me, I got the front of this cage cut out as much as I want. Now I'm going to do the pool noodle trick. I've seen this online. I know it's not my idea. I'm just going to wrap it with a noodle and some masking tape just to keep people from getting a scratch or whatever. It's just, safety first. cut this off. I'm gonna get out here. I know these aren't the largest totes. I think they're like the 280 gallon maybe, and that may be totally off. And there's a larger one that may be a 320. I don't know. The bigger ones will hold a full third of a cord stacked in there, filled up. But these can, I guess, if I stack it on up here higher. But I'm trying to get away from stacking. I just want to get something I can fill up in a hurry. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure me off a stack, 4 foot high, 8 foot long, and then I just say it's kind of gonna be an experiment. I'm gonna see how it works out with the fronts open like this. I don't want to have to even stack a front row in here if I can avoid that. So the goal is to get a third of a cord in these two totes. Maybe if I can work it out where it's half and half would be great. If not, we'll just have to see. Right now I'm gonna get these pool noodles on here. And no, in case y'all were wondering, I'm not going swimming. All right, here's my two totes with their pool noodles on for safety. I think they're OSHA approved. We should be good to go there. Here's my stack, 4 foot by 8 foot long, 4 foot high. I'm gonna try for this round just to go best I can 50-50 to see how it works out, because the fronts on these, they're open. So I think just throwing it in loosely, like I say, I'm just doing an experiment. I may come up with a better way later on, but for now we're gonna go this route. And I don't know if I'm gonna set them beside the road, or I may just get a designated space up near my barn, but we'll get that figured out. But let's get them filled up right now. All right, so I got the rick, third of a cord, face cord, whatever you want to call it. It's in these two totes. I came to the, not the top ring, this is the top, the one below it. Pretty much it's all just tossed in, pretty level with that line. Both totes, that's going to equal, the, like I say, the third of a cord. I think, after seeing this, I think I may try next time just to maybe stack the front stack and toss in the back. I think if I mount it up really high, I can get the entire third of a cord in one tote. Doing it that way, I'm still gonna have to stack the front portion, but I'm just right here at the pile of wood. It shouldn't take long. I'm mainly doing this too to help with pickups and get to less deliveries, kind of more of a self-checkout. If I do this, hopefully I can have people come and pick up truckloads when I'm not here. But another advantage to this is because I've gone to pretty much not stacking everything like we had this here. I'm going to piling it, so I need a method of, I can just toss all these piles into these totes and have it pre-measured, because nobody drives a standard size pickup. They've all got, the guy that was here yesterday, he comes in here with actually Saturday, the day before yesterday, he comes in here, he's got an 8 foot bed, a huge Chevrolet, and then it seems like the thing stands this tall. But we got him, we stacked it in there so he holds a half a cord in that pickup. So you got to get some kind of standard going here. So I'm hoping this will work. I'm gonna try to get these moved over here to a spot. I'll show you that. So here they are, my two totes in their final resting place, or at least for now. They can be right here. Somebody can just pull up here, I'll tell them where they are. They can load up and they can take one, a half, or take both, which would be a truckload, a third of a cord. I'll be honest, I'm not loving this. I don't like the fact that I'm wasting space in the totes. I'll probably go to, like I was telling you earlier, I'll probably just stack the front stack in here as high as I have to go, toss in the back. I'll figure out how high that is. That's what I'll do going forward. Because I can come off these piles I got and I'll just fill it that same way every time. It's just to save me some time on the weekends, especially if they can come during the week. And maybe I'll still have time to do a few of my repeat customers, the deliveries that are closed. So I got to phase some of those out, especially the new ones, because I just don't have the time. And I still have yet to split the first stick of firewood today. I've got to get to split the firewood, because it doesn't do you any good how many customers you have. If you don't have any product, you're not going to keep those customers long. I've already done away with my Facebook Marketplace ads. They generate some traffic, but it's not. It wastes a lot of your time too there, because the first response was Facebook Marketplace. You get all these people that just hit it. Is this still available? Well, then you got to respond to them, and then they start asking, various questions, which the ad speaks for itself of what answers all these questions. But they're still going to keep asking them. It seems like Marketplace is the worst for that. So I completely did away with all my Marketplace advertising. I'm going to go with I have a website, and I'm going to do just the website and word of mouth, and we'll go from there, because I'm definitely going to have to downsize and not trying to grow. But that's enough of me rambling today. We're going to let y'all get on out of here, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.